Thanks, guys, and no question about it, a phone call from an NFL team would be a dream come true for any of the draft-hopeful Hawkeyes.
That's right, Austin. The Hawkeye football team has had more than its fair share of pros in recent memory, often referred to as a tight-end university by those around the NFL. The University of Iowa has made a name for itself by producing NFL talent year in and year out.
The Hawkeye success within the NFL is no mistake, as multiple players have spoken out this week, crediting the Iowa coaching staff, and in particular Coach Kirk Ferentz and strength and conditioning coach Chris Doyle, for preparing them for success. Take a look at these draft numbers for the Hawks over the years just to see how renowned the Iowa program truly is.
The Hawks have been known for getting it done in the trenches, as 10 of those current 22 players on active rosters play either offensive or defensive line. Along with this, 4 times since 2007, the top Hawkeyes to go to the draft was an offensive lineman.
And that trend is expected to continue tonight as the NFL draft is currently underway, with offensive tackle and first-round hopeful Brandon Scherf being the most highly touted prospect for the Hawks, followed by defensive lineman Carl Davis, who is projected to be a second-round pick.
But I recently got the chance to catch up with one Hawkeye wide receiver who just finished up his decorated career here at Iowa. Although Cavante Martin-Manley may not be on a lot of NFL teams' draft boards, he has proven he can make a difference wherever he may end up. Let's kind of talk about some of your accomplishments here at Iowa. In 2011, that game against Pittsburgh, where you had the final 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter to win the game. What has that feeling left for you throughout your career?
That feeling, it started out, people questioning who I was. It kind of, I want to say, like, started my legacy here, and that moment was very big for me because it was such a signature moment, and plus it was a great win for us. It was a great comeback, and it was just something that I feel like fans are just going to remember for a long time.
Speaking of legends, you match up against legends here at Iowa, including the legendary Niall Kinnick. It was a game against Western Michigan, I believe, where you had those 2 back-to-back punt returns for a touchdown, but Coach Ferentz didn't put you in, so you just were 17 yards short of the legendary Niall Kinnick. What is that feeling to you?
That's a great feeling. It's very humbling. Niall Kinnick, his legend speaks for itself around here. So to be able to do that, that was very special. But my teammates really helped me out a lot. They blocked pretty well on that day, and the opportunity presented itself. But it's all right if Niall still has that record. It's all good.
And now you can say that you have the title for the most career receptions as a Hawkeye with 174. And you earned that your very last game as a member of the Iowa squad. What is that like feeling kind of for your last game kind of left you?
I took a big deep breath after the game. Even though we lost, it was kind of a bittersweet feeling, but I just put it into perspective of how special that was, because I wasn't highly recruited coming here, and then to do something like that, it's something that I always remember and I always cherish.
Martin-Manley surpassed some outstanding former Hawkeye receivers by breaking that reception records in his final game, including Marvin McNutt and Darrell Johnson-Coulianos.
And enough football for now, Austin. The Iowa softball team is set to wrap up their regular season schedule this weekend against the Northwestern Wildcats. This will be a bittersweet end to the season for the Hawks as they prepare for the Big Ten tournament, but especially for one senior in particular.
That's right, Chelsea. Senior Megan Blank has left an outstanding legacy here at the University of Iowa over her 4 years. Not only did she shatter the career doubles record early on this season, but she's on pace to break the single-season batting average record, a record she already holds from a season ago.
And as the University of Iowa baseball team continues its success this season, the Iowa club baseball team continues to do much of the same. Daily Iowan TV sports reporter Mark Fry took a look at how this team has banded together.
You will find the University of Iowa club baseball team playing their home games here at Mercer Park in Iowa City. However, when the club isn't playing at Mercer Park, you can find them practicing behind me in the Iowa HTRC. I'm going to go inside and take a look at what makes this team one of the more recognized baseball clubs in the nation. This group is driven by their love of baseball, which has provided this program with its history of success.
Every single year we finish in the top 20 based off of Brawling's National Club Baseball Association rankings. Every single year we get anywhere from 50 to 70 kids trying out every single year. So really competitive thing, great way to keep playing, and we're all really happy we do it.
The team is surrounded by seasoned veterans, but there are also newcomers who are anxious for their opportunity out on the field.
I think it's going to be a fun experience, but I also think it's going to be competitive at the same time, and I think it's going to be different. I mean, we're going to be playing against a lot of people who don't play competitive varsity collegiate baseball, but are still wanting to win.
On-field play has been a success so far in 2015. A 10-5 record has the Hawks talking about their postseason goals.
Our main goal is to get back to the regional, which is in Topeka, Kansas, which we've been to for 6 times straight now. Number 2 would be to go back to the World Series, which we were just in 2 years ago.
Their mindset makes this fraternity of baseball one tough team on the field. Mark Fry, Daily Iowan TV.
I don't know about you, Chelsea, but I would do just about anything to be able to lace up my baseball cleats one more time and play.
And I'm no baseball player, Austin, but I do miss my gymnastics days and being there on the mat, but not the beam. But enough of us reminiscing about our glory days. That'll wrap things up for us here in the sports studio tonight.
And make sure to tune in this Sunday as we hope to have some news to bring you on the Hawkeye hopefuls for the NFL draft and catch you up on how the softball and baseball teams fared over the weekend. Greta and Nick, back to you guys at the desk.